Welcome to DMASpod. With your boy. AJ, that's dead. I don't want to start like that, bro. Everyone does it every week, bro.
We're rolling, boy. I'm keeping this.
I know no. Just bring it back again, you get me? DMASpod. We're not making a scene.
Continue, bro.
But we're here to make a scene. Don't make a scene podcast. Episode, we lost count now, innit?
9.
Episode 9.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you would know. AGL, aka Elastic, there. Wince.
Come on.
And this week, we have DNZ. Yeah? Of DNZ Enterprise. Not even customized, Enterprise. Get. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, my bro. I'm good.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm all right. Happy Easter.
Good, yeah.
Happy Easter, bro.
Happy Easter.
How you don't celebrate? You're a Rasta, man.
With me?
Yeah.
You wasn't supposed to disclose that information.
Oh, is it? Is that sensitive? Is that sensitive?
Hey.
What did he eat Friday? What did he eat on Friday?
Friday?
Yeah.
Dad, can't remember. Remember what you ate Friday? Rich, remember what you ate Friday?
I'm even trying to think right now.
Something,
remember what I had this
something that
afternoon.
comes from the ground anyway.
Of course, because you know, man, I'm vegan.
Okay.
I had a game though, so I don't even think I ate that much.
What is it?
Yeah.
They're what? Water and oranges.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Jaffa cakes. You like Jaffa
nah,
cakes?
nah, it's not a Jaffa thing.
What's in Jaffa cakes? What's
Probably
in Jaffa cakes?
Probably got milk or egg or something.
But you can't have that.
No? Dairy, bro.
But you vegan like that?
Yeah, what do you
swear
mean like
down.
that?
Why you asking like you
I
did?
said like that.
Swear down, I never knew.
I swear.
I never knew.
Yeah,
You
bro.
didn't know that?
No, I didn't know.
Bro.
It's been like
How
3 years now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In there like
Oh.
swimwear, bro.
Okay.
Don't act like you just met Wednesday today, you know. Like,
No, but I never knew it was vegan. I never knew that, bro.
I don't like portray it like that. You get me? If you know, you know, sort of thing.
Obviously,
Yeah.
we all know each other personally. You know when we was a couple, how long was that? In your studio.
Mm.
Yeah, we got the McKiller.
Oh yeah, mess of the mix.
The McKiller. He was really, really struggling because I don't. Was the vegan burger even out yet?
It was. I remember.
Was
I
it
got
just?
that day. Me and Josh went
Okay.
that day.
So he was right that day.
Mm-mm-mm.
No vegan burger. He was struggling. I was saying that. See me eating the rabbit food and that. No?
I was just reasoning with chips before them thing that came out. Still
Sad.
very sad.
That's sad.
What, and you're feeling a difference? Like, would you promote it?
What do you mean? Would I promote it?
Like,
No,
like if someone...
not on DMAS podcast, man. You're making a scene.
No, I mean I wouldn't go around telling people, "Yo, you have to be vegan." Like I felt a difference when I first made the transition, but now it just feels normal. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So it'd be hard for me to explain it, but I could only go back to how I felt when I first done it,
Right.
sort of thing.
When you first did that, though, you know,
Mm.
was it just straight cut off? Like,
Straight.
I'm not eating anything that used to breathe.
Straight, bro.
Fair.
Straight, cold turkey. I wouldn't advise that as well, but I did it.
Yeah, strugs.
Yeah.
That's strugs, bro. I can't deep that, bro. 'Cause even this weekend, even today, even mommy making a good. You get me? What was it? Something that was breathing before, and it tastes good. Yeah, you get me? On the Sundays,
That way.
do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you go touch a parent yard again, and. Is your mum not sad as well, bro?
I don't live with Mumsy, but still, when I was there, I
Yeah.
just used to do my own thing. I'll be real.
What's that?
Yeah, calm, cash. And you know what? I think I didn't try to force her. I didn't try to like entice her to try the journey thing. But
But with you?
not with me, but to jump on it as well.
Yeah, little
Yeah. So I think obviously she knew I was a vegan, but then like I must have been going to restaurants and all that sort of stuff. So she was like, "Oh, like let me see what you're dealing with," sort of thing, innit? So I brought her to one restaurant. She was feeling it.
No, you're
Yeah.
lying.
I swear. She
Oh,
was
wait, no, it was a vegan restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, calm.
Yeah.
Okay,
She was like, I asked her like, "Yo, would you ever do it?" Sort of thing. She was like, "Yeah, I would, but I just can't be asked to make them sort of thing there. Like if it got cooked for me every day, I would be a vegan, but I'm not doing that sort of stuff."
It's expensive, though.
Again, I don't
Living
notice it.
and going out to eat, though, is expensive both, you know?
How you mean?
To be vegan.
What do you mean? What do you say? Living and going out?
Yeah. No, when I say living, as in, you see, okay, cool. Buying certain groceries,
Ingredients.
buying everything, watching everything, being meticulous with it.
It's not that mad, you know,
Mm.
because you kind of know what to go for and what not to go for. Like it's like when I go shopping, I just know the areas that I need to go in. Like every single time I go in there, sort of thing.
Straight pattern now, isn't it?
Basically.
You don't even know any different now. I'm only vegan when I'm with Vince.
Wait, what happened the other day though?
It was good and great. You get me? It was good. That's what I said. I'm only vegan one with you. I'm not.
And when we was together the other day,
Which one?
pause, when we went to the
big
restaurant,
pause. What, the week before that or the week before that?
it was the Friday after the meeting. You
Yeah.
forgot already.
Oh, where was that one? Where was that
Patty
one?
and bun, bro.
Patty and
I
bun.
don't even want to give out free promo.
Oh,
but
you didn't want to do it. You didn't want to do it. Ah, he's
Them
not
man
gonna
there,
say it. You didn't want to do it. Patty and bun. Hey, let me even look into the camera. Patty and bun was good, man. Good. Wait, no. That
What?
wasn't a vegan joint, though.
Doesn't matter. You said when you're with me, you're a vegan.
Oh.
So what did you
rat
get
on the
there?
highway? I got. Yeah,
Just-
okay, cool. I was with you. I was not vegan. Wait.
What did you get at this place?
Bruv, again, something that was breathing. Something that had a pulse. Did you get? It was Patty and bun burger joint, innit?
Right.
Yeah. You would appreciate it. Yeah.
But even the way you're dropping that something that was breathing, does that not do anything to you? Like, nah. And nothing to you as well.
No, I can't lie. The way he's saying it, if you say it differently, bro, I can't lie.
What? Eating something that was breathing?
Like, nah, don't say it like
is
that.
it playing on your conscience?
Slightly.
That's
Swear.
exactly what it is, though.
Slightly.
Whoa. You get me?
When you say it like that, it just sounds a bit mad.
You know the phrase, bro. If you feel it's like look at the mirror, bro. If you're bothered, these are the back, bro. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. When you slapping it with the good gravy or the good sauces and all that, you're not bothered at the time.
Nah, that's true.
I tell you when I am bothered though.
Go on.
On the toilet afterwards.
Are you bothered then?
I'm very bothered, bro. Very bothered. Not even listen, even before the toilet. You know when you finish a good meal and it's just heavy, just sitting, and you're getting uncomfortable. I know you're looking because
we don't get that around here still. We don't get that.
Anytime I had a vegan meal, I ain't got no problem.
Yeah, I feel light.
I feel good, I feel energized.
Mm.
Look, man, I'm even promoting the thing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even have to do it. When you know, you get me.
I ain't like vegan. Can't do it, bro. Part-time vegan, maybe. Part-time vegan.
I have to start somewhere, man. I'll take it.
What's everyone's week saying though? Usually, see when everyone's here, everyone's like, it's very quiet today, isn't it?
Very,
Bro,
very.
I can't say you can hear a pin drop, you can hear a phone drop, bro. It's quiet. Yeah. Flakes. What's up, man?
Hey, don't make a scene, man.
Yeah, but at least now we can just sit down and just, how's everyone's weekend, that, bro? Me.
I need to think on that one there. Oh, actually,
Go on.
I'm just thinking about football already.
Oh, swear, go on.
It's a techie week. Still. Half an hour, 50-50.
When you say techie, what, as in for you?
Results. No. Me personally, I'm calm.
Oh,
Ish.
oh.
Calm. Not
No,
gonna
you're
disclose.
hurting.
Not gonna
You're
disclose information.
You can. Listen, your face is honest. How many episodes?
No.
9
weird,
episodes.
Yeah.
You got 100% attendance. People follow you every week. They know your scene, even though we're not making a scene. They know your scene, bruv.
Yeah, now quickly, my week. Monday, I think it was it Monday?
Did you play on Monday as well?
No, I think it was Saturday. Sorry, Saturday. Technically,
Mm.
part of my week anyway. Saturday, first game back from injury, 1-4-0. The rest of the week, I can't remember. Nothing's really coming to my head, but we had a game on Friday. And yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations to Ebbs Fleet. Well done, Dom. Yeah.
Yeah, I held him up personally, man. I ain't bigging him out here, man. Rex as well.
How many
man.
goals is that then?
I was trying to work it out earlier. I think he got 36 now, so he's got 4 more to get.
Seriously.
Close.
Really, isn't it?
But yeah, sorry, man. What was your week saying?
Yeah, what
My week's been busy.
So
Yeah, man. My week's been busy, bro. You know how it goes.
When isn't it?
yeah, I can
You know how it
imagine.
goes. Yeah. But it's all been good though.
Mm.
Yeah, man. It's all been good.
So what does a normal week look like for DNZ?
A
And who
normal
is
week.
DNZ? So you're a man, yeah, nobody knows your face, you know, you get me? Unless they see you with the sunglasses on the stage
You know
somewhere.
how we do.
Who is DNZ? Who is DNZ?
DNZ.
Yeah,
DNZ is, so my car customization business is called DNZ.
Please.
And to be fair, the name DNZ, when I'm at work, DNZ is like grind mode.
Mm.
DNZ is straight, no nonsense. We need to get the job done. That's DNZ. Obviously, Denz is me. But
So
DNZ is that. Yeah.
Alright, then who's Denzel? I want to know Denzel.
Denzel.
Who's Denzel, bro? Who's Denzel?
Man, them, you get me? Like, I'm here, bro. That's me. Nah, that's me. That's me. Denzel's me. But yeah, DNZ, that's all cars, customization, rapping. And that's what we do. And like, I think I'm starting to see it now. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, bro, like you're doing this, you're doing that," but they're only seeing the final product of the cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You don't know what's happened to that car. You don't know, like, because the thing with cars, yeah, like something that should take 2 minutes to put on can take 2 hours.
Serious.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Like for example, this week specifically, we had a door.
you know I don't know nothing about car rapping, innit?
Right.
I see you do your thing and like, as he said, look pretty in the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, go on.
Yeah, like a door handle, a simple car, M5, and we're putting the door handle back in. Put the door handle in, you heard clink, clink, clink. That's it. So now I got to find out what that clink, clink, clink was. And so like a screw had dropped. And like with cars, it's not something that you can just ignore. You can't ignore.
No.
Like, if it doesn't go back together properly, the customer will find out.
That is a mistake
You'll hear
loading,
it.
bruv.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So you have to make sure everything's all sorted, man. Yeah, and as I said, something that should have been like a 2-minute job, all 3-4 hours, and like, oh, it's
Just looking for the one clink, clink, clink.
Yeah, I took the whole door. I had to take the whole door off. Everything internally had to come out, and then the screw dropped, and then we can make moves again. But like, by that time, that's 3-4 hours gone, bro. That's nearly like half the day. Do you know what I'm saying?
Door handle.
For one door handle. Yeah.
Do you know what? When you say it like that, yeah, I always think that when I have a little issue with my car, it's a little problem, and I get quoted. I feel like I get quoted a madness.
Yeah, you want to make noise.
Yeah, I feel like I get quoted
You
madness. But then I don't actually deep it. Like even if it's something small, like you said, could take hours. Like I imagine that you'd like to get through as many jobs as you can throughout the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, making sense still. Making sense.
Yeah.
But it's been a good week though. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a good week. How was your week?
How was my week? I don't even remember, bruv. It's a blur, bruv.
You know, like that.
It's a blur, innit?
It's not easy.
Trust me. What was I dealing with? The lady's birthday celebrations. Nice. Well, I say celebrations.
You do something nice for it?
Little outing. Huh?
You do something nice for it?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just little. Just little.
What's
I mean,
little?
What's little?
Little
innit?
could be
What's
like the
little?
shard.
No,
100 roses.
I don't like when it goes to shot.
I don't know. On a special day.
Yeah, do need to take it off. No, it's, cinema. What do they call it? Every man in that.
Nice.
Every man's pattern stuff.
Yeah, it's gravy. And then just doing everything in that. What was I doing, bro? Socializing,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah.
Socializing or
Socializing. When I say socializing, every time you see me, I'm kind of like, I don't know.
networking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Trying to be someone else's best friend. Doing little business. That's pretty much it. All week, bro. All week.
Has that been successful though?
I would say so. Get me some stuff loading up for next week. Let me look into the camera. Stuff loading up next week. I'm giving editor, man. Bear. Get me. Things to deal with, innit? Anyway, yeah. Some stuff next week. Next month, so yeah, man. Successful. Relationships are being
Cemented.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So what was before DNZ Customize?
What's before DNZ Customize?
Because people think this is a sports podcast.
Right.
It is, and it isn't.
I was gonna say
It is, but it isn't. It is. Let me not.
yeah, you can't rub it off too tough.
No, yeah. Off camera, I'll say to it. I want to be radical. No, it's a sports podcast, but it's not a sports podcast. And obviously, every guest we've had so far, there's a relationship to sports. Yeah?
Right.
What's your relationship with sports?
My relationship with sports.
Or previous relationship or whatever.
Yeah, so I used to kick ball. I used to play football professionally.
Footballer.
Yeah, I used to play. So I started out at Wycombe Wanderers.
Was that the first club? Yeah,
that was my first club. That was schoolboy times.
Okay, how did you get there then? Like
Wycombe Wanderers.
Yeah,
on the grind, my bro.
Yeah, because
That
Wicked.
was
For,
serious.
for,
OT,
school, for
bro.
schoolboys, that's
Yeah,
wow,
for
man.
schoolboys, like, I think I used to hear of like little trials happening here and there and just turn up and just try my luck, bro.
Rate that
Yeah,
still.
man. One time it banged.
What
One
position?
time. No, I was keeper these times.
Safe
So,
hands.
Wait, what do you mean these
Previously.
times?
So before I used to be an
yeah.
outfield player.
Mm.
I used to be an outfield player just because I was a big youth. I was
When you say outfield player, where
outfield player. I was
where?
a CDM.
Oh,
brother.
CDM.
Yeah, listen, nothing was
CDM.
getting past me. When,
Bro,
you know, like that.
Yanni
Jeez,
Villa.
Yeah,
Them man
yeah,
there. Some people don't even know Yanni Villa. Yeah.
yeah. No, I was a CDM, and I was just big. I was just big.
Mhm.
And I remember specifically, we had a tournament that we had lost, right? And it was down to our goalkeeper. He made a mistake, but we're all little kids, man. And he made a mistake.
What age is this? When you say little kids,
Like 7.
Seven.
Like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
man say CDM at 7 years old.
Yeah. And I knew what I was doing. So, you know Michael Essien?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
So okay, so he's
Essien.
watching Essien.
Watching Essien. So
And you
I'm
just won.
feeling like Essien.
So no
Get
more.
me? But we've lost this tournament now, and all the boys are like battering the goalkeeper. Absolutely back to the point where he didn't come back to the team. He
What
didn't
team
come
is
back
this?
to the team. This was Redbridge United.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Oh, you was at Redbridge as well?
Yeah.
Swear then.
Yeah.
That's where mine was as well, you know. That's
He's
mad.
like Redbridge.
Local.
Yeah.
Swear.
Yeah, but the Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Must do
What, playing that fair lot?
Yeah,
Come
like
on,
Hainault.
bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on,
See that?
bro.
You probably just
That's mad.
you just crossing each other. You don't even know,
That's
bro.
mad.
You don't even know. You don't even
Trust,
know.
man.
But yeah,
Man.
sorry.
I
go ahead.
remember, yeah, so everyone just got onto this goalkeeper. He didn't come to the next game, and I said, you know what? Let it be down to me. 'Cause I was a sore loser back in the day, man. Like proper sore. Like I'm talking when I was playing PlayStation with my boys and that, we're not allowed to celebrate. If you score, if you score, yeah, listen, you got to click that X button and just face,
just
face
play,
the screen
bro.
and
Just
play.
play, bro. Play on,
None,
play on.
yeah,
Bro.
there's
Play
none
on,
of this all boasting in man's face because I'll start crying.
Yeah,
and it will
wed.
affect man for the whole week. So
Wed.
yeah, and I didn't really like losing. So I said, you know what, let it be down to me. Like I'll rather
Take the responsibility,
take
innit?
the responsibility and I'll
Yeah.
go and go. And just
See that
naturally
leader
just
from
how I
young.
am.
Trust
Huh?
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, man, just naturally just like how I was back then, like yeah, I just never wanted to lose, man. So me going and go, I was like, yeah, this is making sense. You lot do what you have to do. I've got it patterned back here. Yeah, I've got it sorted.
You man win the game. I'll make sure we don't lose the game.
That's it.
Please.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is it. And it worked for a long time. Like it was working, and then yeah, from that's when I kind of got this opportunity to go to Wickham. I've gone to Wickham now.
What age was that then? So that's all like,
This was like
that's
15.
single digits, yeah? And then Wickham come what?
About 14, 15.
Okay. Yeah.
So sorry, you was playing at Redbridge from like 7 all the way up until 15.
Oh no, so I mean, I went to Buckerstill.
Okay, yeah.
Buckerstill was about 11. And then 11, 12. So we're now in secondary school. And I remember year seven secondary school, they done Redbridge district trials.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went to that. So I'm playing district football as well, which has kind of opened me up to other guys. Do you know what I mean? In the area, like, okay, this is the standard.
People on radar and that, innit?
Yeah. And I think shortly after that, it was Essex County trials.
Okay, yeah.
And that was like my first, like, okay, like now I'm understanding levels. You know what I mean? Because I remember it like it was yesterday, man. Like, guy called Dylan, he was at Charlton. He's still at Charlton.
Oh, now?
Dylan Phillips.
Yeah, he's cold. I played with
Dylan
him
is
still.
a serious goalkeeper. And I mean, from the age of 13, he was moving and coordinating himself like he is the guy. And I rated it, man. And like,
do you think that was guidance or do you think that was natural though?
a bit of both. It's in him, man.
Yeah.
It's in him. I mean, because of what I've seen now, I'm not a natural goalkeeper, but he is a natural goalkeeper. Like it's in him.
What do you think? What's the difference between natural and
natural? Okay.
Unorthodox goalkeeper?
I think it's more so like your shape and positioning and stuff like that. Like it just came naturally to him, and like yeah, like he just looked like a goalkeeper, bro. Like I'm talking, I've got all these like the flat gloves. I don't know if you like know too much about gloves.
Nah,
the
bro.
gloves are like
I can't lie.
I don't think there's ever been no goalkeeper chat.
Nah, never.
Right.
That's why I'm actually interested.
All right, go on,
Right,
educate me.
right.
Go on,
Okay,
educate me.
so
Educate me.
there are different types of gloves, obviously, yeah. But the flat ones are like the basic, like in terms of boots, it's like the fake.
Oh,
The fake ones, yeah.
The fake
Okay.
ones, you get me?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm using the fake joints.
Okay, yeah.
Dylan's got like the professional McCoys, like the
Was
proper
it 13 years old?
At 13 years old, bro.
Brother.
And I remember like it was yesterday, Dylan was giving me these gloves.
Yeah.
And I'm meant to be trying to take his spot at Essex.
Yeah.
And he's trying to bust me. Yeah. But I think looking back at it now, he was probably so confident. And I think he already had like an agreement.
Like that.
Of
So
a
it don't matter, innit?
Don't matter to him.
It don't
do you know
matter
what I'm
to
saying?
you.
It don't really matter to him
Really?
like that. But no, he really tried to look after me.
Make you a little man to him then. That's
No, not even that. Like, he tried to look after me in that sense.
Did you know? Was he at Charlton at them time?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he was.
He was already at Charlton.
He was already at Charlton.
Okay.
And I think from there, he already got told that once you're 16, you've got your scholarship.
Yeah.
So I think his mindset weren't so much like, I'm here to take your spot. He's cemented.
Yeah, makes sense.
No, he's cemented. So Docker still, Redbridge, District, Essex County, and then Wickham. Yeah, and I found myself at Wickham.
Yeah.
So after Wickham, I didn't get a scholarship at Wickham.
Yeah.
So I was in like a.
Why not? Why?
I mean, looking at it now, I just weren't ready, man. Like I didn't really have any professional coaching like that. And you got to remember, I started as a goalkeeper, like, in my opinion, a little bit later than all the other goalkeepers that I'm kind of up against. So I just didn't think I was like, ready for it.
You know what? You see when Dom was on here and he was talking about when he got his scholar at Leeds.
Yeah.
And all the other man them playing all academy level, 6 years old, 7 years old, right. And then for him to say that he just come from essentially not long ago Sunday League thing. It's probably the same something there.
Yeah,
but obviously more narrowed and what's it called, concentrating on a position where all these men probably just now when I said, do you think it was natural or think he was guided with the other brother? What's his name? Dylan, the goalkeeper. Yeah. All his life he could have said, look, this is Schmeichel. You got to do what Schmeichel does.
Right.
OG Schmeichel.
Right.
You got to do what Schmeichel does. Whereas realistically, who was your footballing influences? If you deep it.
Didn't really have one as a goalkeeper. As I said, it was Essien.
No, but I mean closer to home. I mean closer to home.
Oh, boy.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a lot of these men that have, he said, he's just made for it. But probably like molded for it. You get me? Also, I don't know the brother. You might be able to tell me more than that. But
no, but
you might have been molded by someone closer to home and say, this is what you did.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So leading in and around that age, was you actually thinking about, your future in football? Was you actively thinking about pursuing a career in football at that point?
Half-heartedly.
Okay.
Half-heartedly. Yeah. And I say half-heartedly because my parents were so... Well,
but even after you didn't get the scholar, you still wanted to make it.
No, after... Yes, okay, so after I didn't get the scholar, throughout the whole time, like school time, secondary school time, my dad was so strict on me. He just said, if the grades fall, you ain't going training.
Not like that.
Like, simple. You're not going training. And I remember I actually had a trial at West Ham and I hadn't done some homework and he didn't take me.
Holy.
And he didn't, like, no remorse about it. No, like, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So you're not going. And that was it. So from then I was like, okay, like, he's serious about this. So like, to be fair, like, my grades were always good. And I'd done all my work because without that, I'm not going to play football.
That's good though.
I had to make sure.
That's good though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That sort of like keeping certain people in parameters, young children, should I say, in parameters. Good, man.
Yeah, would you guys do that with your children?
Me?
Yeah.
You already know the answer, bro.
Well, would you?
Let them
Yes.
for them.
Yes. Are you mad? It don't matter what you're doing, yeah? What? Hey, listen. Do you know, actually, no. Let me be more specific. Grades, not so much. Because they might come out and might not be as academically, you know what I mean, cute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if they're mucking and fucking around.
Right.
Oh, yeah, true. So that's what you say. Not mucking around, but you said that you forgot it or something.
Yeah.
You should have done
Oh,
it.
you see that there?
Yeah.
See that there? See, that's the thing I couldn't take. So let's say, so let's say that the children, they're not straight A students and that.
Yeah.
But the teacher's coming to tell me they're doing, fuckery in class and class clown and do you get it? or losing temper in class and that. Hey!
Yeah. Then it's problems.
Nah, finish. Effort and, just hold yourself properly, man.
I can dig that.
Yeah, I'll run with that. Now, you got to be patterned. I think, obviously, from what I've been through, like, it helped because, so to answer your question, at that point, the reason I say half-heartedly is because my grades were so good, I can do whatever now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Even though I didn't get that scholarship, but I can. Like, I got
Options.
straight A's in everything.
Options.
So I've got
Like,
options.
that.
You get me?
That's a healthy half and half though.
Yeah, it weren't bad at all. It weren't bad at all. But I remember, being away on holiday with them, and I got a call. It was like this, like exit trials type of thing. It was in Stoke for 3 days. It was like an exit trial type of thing, and they've called and said like we'd like you to come down.
What's exit trials for? People listening that might not even know.
Okay, so exit trials is like obviously around in football around the age 15, 16. You get given a scholarship, or you get told either you get one or not. So all the boys that don't get one, obviously there's so many, they just kind of do one big trial to see all of these boys, and then whoever's organised,
it's like a last dance kind of thing.
Yeah, basically.
Last dance.
Basically. So this one was being held in Stoke for 3 days, and they called me and they said, "Oh, we want you to come down. We've heard about you and all of that."
Were you aware of the exit trials before you got the call?
I was aware of them happening here and there and whatnot. Yeah. But not that specific one. No.
Oh, right. So it wasn't like out of the blue, like, oh wow, man's good.
Yeah, no. But even still, that's just a trial. It's a 3-day trial. Like nothing's guaranteed after that. I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, so when they're telling my parents about this, they said, the first day, I had an exam still. Because it's at the end of year 11.
Merry Christmas, bro.
I still had exams, bro. And I'm trying to look at my dad like, bust me. And he's
hey,
like,
please.
Go do the work. Go do your exams. Like, there's no mocking around here.
Yeah.
But in my head it's like, nah, this ain't gonna happen. Let me just kind of focus on let me just put football to rest and then focus on what else I can
academic.
Do.
Yeah.
Right. So so on the Monday done my maths exam, and they've called my parents again Monday evening. Oh, like, we didn't see Denzel, like, whereabouts is he? All of these things. My dad said, well, he's got exams, so
when?
And then they said, is he able to come tomorrow, i.e. the Tuesday, and then Wednesday? My dad said, yeah, like, his exams are done now, so he can come. And I'm thinking, but in my head, I'm thinking, I don't really want to go now. Like, I've missed. You don't want to.
You missed a whole day.
I missed a whole day, bro.
But even in that though, maybe you're probably not even thinking about it at the time because you're young and But you think about that now. If someone's calling you after you missed the first day,
it must mean something.
Fam, you're in demand.
Exactly
You're in demand.
No, I hear that.
Someone's probably even said, "Yo, where's?" I coming to see Denzel, bro. Where you get?
Yeah. But in my head, I was just like, "What?
Missed the whole day.
I'm not going now.
Behind.
I'm behind.
Yeah,
bro.
like,
I'm behind. I weren't really feeling it, but in the end, I did go.
How did you go, by the way? Train?
Yeah. Me and my dad just jumped on the train. So, and where it's in Stoke as well, the next available train was around 12. So we actually didn't get there till about 2:30, 3.
Holy.
So I've actually missed 2 days now.
Oh Lord, like that.
I've missed 2 days to the point where when I got there, the goalkeeper coach just said, let's have our own 1-to-1 just so you can see me.
Yeah.
So I've missed 2 days.
Yeah. But what was going on the days then? What was it, like training and then in-house games? It's more like a camp?
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
It was pretty much that. I'm talking so many boys.
Okay, yeah.
So many. I'm talking like probably about 100 boys.
Mad. And how many keepers?
The keepers, maybe about 15 of us.
Damn.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot of people, man.
Did you feel intimidated or anything, like anxious once you got there or leading up to it?
Not really.
Serious?
Like, I've never really been the type to feel intimidated with anything. Like,
yeah, please. That chest is big.
No, not yet.
Come on. No, not the head, but the chest, innit? You know what I'm saying?
No, on the real though, like, I don't feel like once if you ask anyone, anytime you feel scared or intimidated or whatever, as soon as you start doing the thing, you're good. You know what I'm saying? You're good. And that's just always what I had in my head. Like, I'll be good as soon as I start. But I done the 1-to-1 with a goalkeeper coach. And I'm thinking, that was a good session. Yeah. But I don't know. I haven't seen the other keepers. I don't know what I'm bait like.
So was it literally just one?
Straight 1-to-1.
No other kids?
No one else.
Everyone got in bed, bro.
Yeah, straight 1-to-1.
Late, fam. Yeah.
Straight 1-to-1. Yeah, so then the third day, now I've seen everyone. I'm kind of just sizing up my competition. And that. I'm thinking like, this might be in the bag.
This is so bad.
Yeah, like, it's not too bad. Like, now I'm sitting like this. Yeah, now I'm sitting like this. You get me? Now I'm sitting like that. And I think what definitely helped is there was a few guys from the area as well, like
Okay.
from East,
Yeah.
that had also gone down.
You know
so
you get me?
yeah, so now I'm feeling at home.
Yeah.
Now I'm feeling comfortable.
Yeah.
Cool. So the third day,
wiping his nose and that.
the third day, like we've just done games. Can't really see much in games, in my opinion, as a goalkeeper. But yeah, long story short, in that bit.
Sorry, wait. It was camp, games.
Yeah, those 3 days.
So
it was like
first 2 days training.
It was like training and drills and all of that kind of stuff.
The third day,
the third day was just straight games.
Oh, okay, I check you. Okay.
Third day was just straight games.
So you just caught a one session and bare games,
and that was it. Yeah,
yeah.
And that was it. Yeah, that was it. And even from that, it's not like if you get selected, you're now at a club. From that, you get selected for a team that's going to be traveling to Spain. Okay. And then there's going to be more trials over there.
Oh, Lord.
Right? So they're doing...
That's long,
bro. So they're doing the same thing.
For Spanish clubs, yeah?
Listen, they're doing the same thing in Spain. They're doing the same thing in Portugal.
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing in Hungary and America. So so let's say 100 guys to start off with, it gets narrowed down to 20. But that's 20 from each place. So there's still like 100 again.
Oh, shit.
So now that 100 has now come to Spain. And then they're going to narrow that down again. So like now, as you said, this is long, bro. Like I'm thinking, but anyways, done the whole. So at that point now, when I had a sit down with my parents, and they just said like, if this is what you want to do, go for it. Like they gave me that blessing. So I said, okay, if I'm going to do this, then I have to go hard, bro. Like, it can't. Now it's not half-hearted. Now it's not 50-50. Forget the school and all of that. Now it's ball.
This is real concentration.
Now it's
commitment,
proper. Yeah,
dedication, all them something.
Yeah, proper stuff now. So gone to Spain. So now I'm sizing myself up with international competition. And even that, I'm like, I'm not far off, bro. I feel confident. I feel confident. And
what kind of gloves were you rocking then, bro?
Now we're wearing the proper thing.
Man, been the flat things. All right.
You're not wearing the flat
real
things.
things.
Yeah, we're wearing the proper ones now.
Yeah.
I managed to get into. So they picked 3 goalkeepers in the end.
And this is out of 100.
No, the goalkeeper. So 100 boys all together.
Course, yeah.
But I think the goalkeepers, there was probably about 10 of us in total.
Okay.
And they picked
sense.
They picked 2 English boys and 1 Spanish boy, and from that they picked, I'm looking at the other 2 like, I'm better than you 2 now. So now I'm hella confident. I'm like, yeah, this is me.
Yeah,
this is me now. Yeah, so made it through all the different stages of that, and then so that was a 2-year scholarship. The first year was in Spain. The second year was in Portugal.
So that was a scholarship just with that entity. So it wasn't with really like a club.
No, they're not like a professional club or anything. But it's like the Nike Academy.
Like what you're describing, it sounded like Nike Academy.
I should have just said that from pretty much like a Nike Academy. So then from there, you're now playing against other international teams,
professional teams.
That's it. If they're feeling you.
So we say year in Spain, year in Portugal.
That's it.
That's cold. What, 16, 17?
16, 17. Yeah, them 2 years, 17, 18.
That's a good experience.
Best 2 years of my life.
So, really?
Yeah, man. Best. I mean, like, you're 16 and you're living in a different country. We were living in like 5-star resorts. Yeah. Everything is like, all our washing is done, all our food is done, cleaning is done. You just get up, play football, go gym, sleep. And you're on a 5-star resort, bro. Like at the age of 16, whilst all your friends are talking about college, and of course, and you're getting paid. Of course, man.
What was that? How that compare to being at Arsenal?
Broski, forget that. What I wanted to know, because you said that, it kind of it made me think. Did you ever looking back, did you ever feel like you took that part for granted?
Which part?
You living abroad,
being in digs, 5-star digs, and
did I take it for granted?
That lifestyle?
No. Because of how I was brought up and the strictness of my dad,
the discipline already that was already there, innit?
Already there. So when they gave me the blessing to do the football,
it
has to be 100% discipline, all out. Wins all out, bro. I'm talking. I'm on the pitch an hour before anyone's there. That kind of stuff. Because I'm thinking
that's why Denzel was an hour here before we arrived.
Making a scene. They're not supposed to know these things. What's going on, man?
Hey, Caesar being made.
Caesar being made.
That's good though. From a young age, like you don't really hear a lot of people saying that.
Yeah, no, but my dad was really, really hard on me in a fair way. And now, like, I look back and I'm grateful for it, 100%. But yeah, like that time, I didn't take nothing for granted, bro. I didn't take nothing for granted. Obviously, I'm a Christian, so every day I get up, I'm on my knees being thankful. Like I'm here. Like this is nuts to me. Yeah, so no, every day I gave 100%. That I know. I gave 100%.
Not no whistle of kind of image man thing.
No, none of that. I was working. And I think because of that, like I was the first one that got some type of trials or acknowledgement from other people.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like in my opinion, it's not a coincidence. No. You put in that work like that, you're gonna see something.
Input, output. Yeah. So what came from that then?
So the first one was Sporting Lisbon. Went to Sporting Lisbon, and that was like, whoa. Okay, so now crazy. I'm training with international people.
Well, Eric Dyer and them man at them time.
Nah, it weren't even Eric Dyer.
Eric Dyer was there, innit?
I trained with Rui Patricio.
Swear.
The Portugal #1.
You training with him?
Yeah.
Big name.
Yeah, these are big people.
Bro. You know, like every week I have to pick up that name from the
I think that's the biggest name that we've had so far.
Name,
oh yeah, no, there's been a few. But like, Roy, like training with people like that.
I don't know the age of Euro.
No, he's a bit old.
Bit old, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, okay. Yeah.
But at the time, he was Portugal's #1.
Yeah.
He was Portugal's #1, and like just seeing how they just conducted themselves and their mannerisms and stuff like that, I just took that. I didn't get anything at Sporting, and then kind of just took that back to the Nike Academy, if you want to call it that. But now I'm moving different because I've been exposed to bigger things now. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
like, I'm doing warm-ups with Rui Patricio and that.
Yeah.
And of course you're not. I'm talking about. But yeah, warm-ups with him and that, bro. Man.
Yeah. No, I'm honestly, I'm just moving differently because now
different
I know
gloves
what
as well,
it
bro.
Takes.
Yeah.
I know what it takes to be at that level now.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so just every day just working, serious working, man. And then the goalkeeper coach that I'd done the 1-to, this is a little detour story, but that goalkeeper coach that I'd done the 1-to-1 with, for the exit trials, he was meant to be the goalkeeper coach for the whole thing, come out to Spain and Portugal and all that. Right. Just before we was about to go out, he got a different job at Bradford.
Okay.
So he wasn't coming no more. So I was a bit gutted about that, but we kept it moving. And in that period, he's now called up the team. They were called VSI. And he's calling on behalf of Bradford. And he knows I'm there. Yeah. So he's obviously trying to get me down to Bradford.
He knew that from the first session, bro.
Yeah. He's trying to get me to Bradford now. So I'm like, okay, like things are moving, like something's happening.
Making a scene. Come on. I'm gonna drop that today. I don't give a damn.
You dropping them gems, boy. You need to know.
Yeah, but that was towards the end of my first seasons, the first year.
Yeah.
And VSI didn't want to let me go. They wanted me to be there for over a year so that they could potentially get more money from me. That was like their whole setup.
I was just gonna say that. Well,
yeah, that's what they wanted to do. And in that period, like over the off season and going into the next season, that goalkeeper coach left Bradford. So I'm just like, that window is now kind of gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, second year now, same story, head down, grafting hard every single day. And then I get another call. Oh, I'm at Millwall now.
The same brother?
The same coach.
Active.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the same coach.
And still not forgetting you.
Still not forgetting me.
Yeah, I respect that.
Still not forgetting me. So yeah, he said that. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, cool. But pull strings, bro. Like, you know my situation. I can't do any. All I can do is just keep working hard every day until some calls are made. And then.
So whilst in, was it VSI? Yeah. You're not allowed to have any kind of agent or any type of representative or anything like that?
Not really. I wouldn't say.
Did it go against what they were trying to do, or
kind of, because they wanted to like show that these are
their business.
Yeah, these are our players. And to be honest, at that age, what agent? Where are we getting agents from?
It's
like,
true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't have an agent at the time. I didn't. So obviously Kevin's told me that he's now at Millwall. And then I then got an opportunity to go to Everton. So this was about halfway through the second year.
Yeah.
So when I found out that I've got trials for Everton, I called the goalkeeper coach. I said, listen, I'm coming back to the UK. Don't know what you can do, but just know that I'm in the UK. So if there is a possibility that I can come down or something,
give me dates, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Get me.
Yeah. So and it went exactly to plan. Like I done a week up at Everton. After that, came and done a week at Millwall. And yeah, man. And I just went hard. I just went really hard and impressed a few people. More so at Millwall.
I was gonna say, what was the deal with Everton?
At Everton, they had this goalkeeper that they just really, really loved.
Oh.
And like he looked like an Everton goal. Like he was born in like the area.
Scouts man and that.
Scouts,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
and he's been there since he was 8.
Yeah, there you go, another one.
You know them ones there?
Another one.
Yeah,
he looked like a keeper. Another one.
Yeah, he looked like a keeper. He looked like a keeper.
6'6" and that.
Yeah. That weren't gonna happen. But again, just the exposure. The exposure of again training with Tim Howard.
Man,
just like, wow, like this is the Tim Howard.
That was even heavy, bro. Pick that one up, bro.
No, for real. Training with them, training with just first team goalkeepers and seeing how serious they take it. And, and it doesn't need to be
Tim Howard. What is it?
I would have been 17, 2002.
So 2014,
2014, something like that. He'd left United. So.
Yeah, that way. Yeah, gone. Yeah,
about 14. Yeah, just the exposure. Then I went to Millwall, had a trial there, done really well, and then went back to Spain, back to VSI.
You went back?
Yeah, so like they're not going to give a decision.
It's not straight away. Yeah.
It was,
okay.
So I've gone back.
Did you have any indication then? You say you like made some
I
fans there.
can't lie.
Talk to me.
Can't lie.
You know the chest is big.
Yeah, I can't lie.
At the time.
So I've just been chucked straight in the deep end with the first team.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, straight.
So you weren't doing no like reserves or scholars kind of training or nothing.
I think what helped is where Kevin's the goalkeeper coach. Sorry. Yeah. So Kevin has known me beforehand, and he was really vouching for me. Really vouching. So I kind of just like bypassed the under 21,
all of that
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Obviously my age group, the 18s one, non-existent. Right? So yeah, straight in with the first team, and the number one, David Ford at the time, he's doing a lot with Ireland. So it was the number 2 and myself.
Okay.
That were with the
there.
first team. Yeah. And I didn't feel out of place.
Right.
And I think that I didn't feel out of place because the week before I'm with Everton, bro.
Yeah.
A few months before that, I'm with Benfica.
There's weight on your
before
name
that,
as
I'm
well.
with Sporting Lisbon. So I'm just feeling like not on the arrogance thing or like ego or anything, but I'm just feeling like I've been around all these big people. Now I'm at Millwall. This ain't the time to be scared, bro. I don't have that time. I ain't got that time. And yeah, I just done my thing, and they were feeling me still. They were feeling, man.
Has there ever been any sort of like, not criticism, but more kind of like scrutiny for, I don't know, maybe like height or anything? Of course. Because obviously for viewers, you know, they're like what, 6 on the dot? Something like that?
I'm 6'1".
6'1", 6 on the dot.
Yeah.
It's a tall brother by averages, but for a goalkeeper, you know, we're talking about it looks like a keeper.
Right.
I mean, to be honest, that's the only thing that, you know, you could match up against a goalkeeper, quote unquote goalkeeper, and say you don't look like a goalkeeper. Nobody said anything about your height?
No, like
Everton, Sporting.
Yeah, no, all the others had something to say about it. But because I knew I wasn't a 6'6" person, I just tried to make sure that my footwork would make up or compromise for that.
Yeah, footwork.
And coming out for crosses, I just seemed to be really
athleticism.
Yeah, I was really confident to come out for crosses, and I realized that managers will always say, "Oh, like get off your line, get off." So when they see me come out for something,
already off your line, yeah.
So yeah, I'm playing that into my advantage, bro. I'm doing as much of that as I can.
You got the ups as well.
Yeah, I'm doing as much of that as
natural
I can.
athlete.
But no, definitely my height didn't help. It didn't help. Not to say that you can't be a goalkeeper if you're not 6'6", but it just didn't help.
Ike Casillas was what, 6 foot on the dot?
He was 6 foot, yeah.
Oh, was he only 6? I even thought he was shorter than that.
Brother.
Because he looked short
on
TV.
You know, they're doing the lineups and that, bro. He's the same height as like Puyo and all them man there, but he was a little bit. He was one of the best in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
For how long? For a long time.
For a long time.
Yeah, number 1 for a long time. Yeah, that's it. So hold on. So where are we then?
Millwall.
Yeah, so
Other
we've done the trial period at Millwall.
Oh yeah, you're
now,
already back at
and I'm back now. Yeah,
Portugal.
yeah, gone back to Portugal. And I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for something, a phone call, something. Just give me some good news. It's getting towards the end of the season, and I'm speaking to the goalkeeper coach now, and he's basically saying that, right, your situation now lies on where the team finish in the table. If we get relegated, forget it.
What?
Really?
What, the VSI thing?
No.
Well,
no.
who's saying this?
So the goalkeeper coach at Millwall.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, is basically saying to me that your decision now lies in where Millwall finish this year. Does that make sense?
Your place. Oh, their decision with you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Their decision with you is all dependent on results at the moment.
Pretty much. Yeah. And we're getting towards the end of the
you
season.
turned into a Millwall fan.
I had to,
Quick.
I know. Counting for the results.
Quick, bruh.
Listen, every week.
All tweeting off the good luck, guys.
I'm checking every week. Yeah, because they get relegated. This new manager, he was like, I might not even have my job here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to remember, he's really vouching for me as well.
Yeah.
So I understood it straight away. I was like, right, okay, yeah, I'm a Millwall fan now. Every weekend I'm looking at the results. And then they stayed up. They stayed up, so cool. I'm thinking, let's go.
Yeah. Your cheek,
I'm thinking, let's go. So I've come back to the UK now. Like the VSI thing is done.
Okay.
The 2-year period, that's done now.
Do they still run?
No.
Was that a one-time thing or?
Pretty much. Like they done an extra year, and then that was about it. Yeah. It wasn't. It was
a cowboy thing or something, bro.
No, do you know what? It was a good setup, but I don't think it was long-term feasible. We was on 5-star resorts, bro.
Yeah, financially not sustainable, innit?
Yeah.
Giving these kids, fucking kids. Not everyone, and the thing is, not everyone's probably like as on it as you. So
100%.
So all these little fucking brats.
That's the thing, and they're relying on us to get sold for them to make money.
Even make money.
Yeah.
Right. So other than you, do you know of any other success stories?
I mean, from that team, there was like one or two, like the Hungarian boys. One or two, went back. Yeah, one mate like played internationally for Hungary and all of that.
Okay. Is it? Do you remember the name?
Naji Adam Naji. He was cold, man. He was good.
But do a fact check later.
Yeah. No, look at him. He was really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's happened now. So the VSI is now finished. I've come back to the UK. Millwall now stayed up. So Kevin's giving me the call now. Yeah. First day of pre-season's this date. Come down. But now I've got to do like another trial. I've got to do another trial because that was last season. Like, this is a whole new different season kind of thing. So it's not like you're coming in and you're signed. No, you're coming in and show a bit more and then
paperwork and then comes out and that. Yeah.
And that was that pre-season, that was hard for me because I'm just straight with the first team now. And prior to this,
young boy things. Yeah,
prior to this, it's always just been like with people my age. So now I'm doing like the full-on doggies with first team, and I'm getting left behind, bro. I'm getting left, and I'm like, okay, this is a big.
Get left by the keepers as well.
Not so much the keeper, but like with the players.
Yeah.
With the players, like I'm just like, bro, this is different. This is again another level up. But yeah, like I managed to get a contract there, and just
what was the first thing your mum and or dad said when you got that contract?
Can I even remember? I do remember them just being so proud of me. I don't remember that. I've got this one picture where I'm signing the thing, and my dad's got his arm around me like this, like looking like my boy. Honestly.
Hey, man's all fixing up your shirt for you.
And I know in his head he's thinking all of them like discipline. Like, now it's paid off. You see what I'm saying?
And you know what he said as well? It's me.
I am the reason.
It's me. My dad is the same way. You know anything that like all shows that we've done and that. Yeah. You probably even see it. Well, people don't know that you play with us, musician and that. Right. Get onto that. But you know all the shows that we've done, you'll see Daddy there. Yeah. You get it? Yeah. It's Andrew that, Yeah.
No, but prior to that point, like not like they've never been proud of me, but I felt it that day. I was like, you man are like moving like this, man.
Mm.
Or like mum will be on the phone to like her friends. Oh, Denzel's just got a professional.
Got your favourite dinner that night
Yeah,
as well.
man. Like, yeah, nah, it was a nice time. And I've done my first professional year there. And that was really good. Managed to get a second year. And then the second year we had a different manager, Ian Holloway. And he just happened to love me.
Oh, he liked you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I knew he was one of them Marmite, man. He either loves you or hates you.
No, but he
Did you come across him as well?
No, I didn't. But I know people that have.
Right, yeah. No, but he did like me, though.
Yeah.
So like again, he was trying to encourage me into the first team.
He has a big reputation. Yeah.
All of that. And things, do you know what? Things were going so smooth, and then he got the sack. Right. He got the sack.
What for? Was it, shall we say, obvious reasons like what? Results, table?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just
I think just results.
Yeah.
Just results. In that specific period, we weren't doing that great. Like, we weren't like rock bottom or anything, but
not matching up to expectations.
Yeah. And I think at Millwall, like the crowd can get onto you. Like they can really.
Where were Millwall at the time? Sorry.
In the table.
No, Championship or.
They were in the Championship.
Championship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they had got promoted from League One 2 years before, and then they stayed in the Championship when I went on trial, and then they stayed when I got signed.
So when you were signed, the club's motives were to get into the Premiership.
No,
or just to retain.
I think it was just to maintain. To be fair, like there was never any talk about promotion or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was more so just not get relegated.
So they were just slipping, in it.
Yeah, results just weren't going their way, man. Yeah, results just weren't going their way. Ian Holloway got sacked. New manager come in, weren't feeling me whatsoever.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man.
What do you think it is?
Hey!
Enough said. Can't lie.
That.
Face fit.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Face don't fit. Face don't fit.
Yeah. No, for real. Face don't fit. And how I like to play, like from what I'd seen in Spain and Portugal and Rui Patricia and doing sidewinders to your wingers, and that's what I'm
modern keeper.
That's
the
what
modern keeper.
You get me?
Yeah.
My man just wanted me to lump it up in the air. What for?
Lump it, you know.
I don't want to do that. So I'm now picking out wingers and like sidewinders and all that, and flair.
Cutting the
flair, you know what I'm saying? Flair.
Hip movement.
He's not,
get me? Like salsa.
What are you doing? Don't do that. He doesn't want to see none of that. Yeah. So I just want his type of keeper. I want his type of keeper.
Even coming off the line didn't impress him now.
Nah, he just wanted to lump it. That's all he wanted, man. He just wanted everything.
Old school punt, innit?
Old school, man. Straight old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you wanted. And I didn't get a second year.
Didn't take you on. Yeah.
No, I didn't get anything there.
So what was the feeling after that then? Because what's this? 2 years of pro?
Yeah.
2 years of pro at Millwall.
Yeah.
And then getting the news that, you know what? I want to punt it, keeper. You're too saucy for me. Yeah. Sorry about that. What was the feeling?
So did you play any first team games before that as well?
That's a good question.
No, I didn't play any first. I was always on the bench.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I was on the bench and that. So thankfully I've got tops. I'm happy I got tops.
You got shirt printed and that.
Yeah,
they're all clean.
They're all clean.
Straight to framing, no dry cleaners and that.
Straight. No, but I never played. I never played.
Yeah. How do you feel about that though?
I mean, as a goalkeeper, I wasn't expecting to.
You're more realistic
start.
when you're secondary keeper. You're more realistic with your expectations.
More so, I was a third keeper. I mean, there's David Ford, who's Ireland's #1 at the time,
right?
And then we had Stephen Bywater, who was the #2, and then myself. So I'm not really expecting to play.
Yeah,
no, I'm not really.
Yeah.
But
getting released in that.
Yeah, got released. But before I got released, I started. That's where D&Z started. So I just liked wearing hats. Just generally, I just like wearing hats.
I do have one.
You got a D&Z.
I should have brought it today, big man.
Yeah, you're ramping.
I should have brought it
Did
today.
you see that?
I feel like I know the logo, so I can imagine it on there.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can't picture it in my head right now.
You know, mommy wears it, you know.
Really?
So,
I got a cap and a hoodie.
Come on.
Not a hoodie, no. The cap and the
willy
what do you call it? The woolly hat.
Yeah.
I'll bring it next week, man.
yeah, make sure.
I'll bring it next week.
I can't believe you.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
yeah,
go on.
so I had that clothing. That was just a hat line at the time. And I mean, I'll go to games and just have them in my boot, and people would just buy them. Cool. And I was doing all the pictures and videos for that myself. Because I was paying videographers, and I was like, this isn't exactly how I wanted it.
Yeah.
So let me just do it myself. Again, just take the onus for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that period where I didn't have a contract, I then started playing at Histon. So Histon is semi-professional. Playing at Histon, and that was just like a big wake up. I'm just like, the boys are out the night before, straight after the game, they're necking pints. Like everyone's late to training. It's a different world. Yeah, it's a different world.
Not the same.
And I'm getting very irate. Like this is because I'm so on my stuff. Like when everyone around me's not, it's just like, what are we? And then
what's the point?
And then you want to be upset when we lose.
Yeah, what's the
Come on,
point,
man?
You don't care.
Don't make no
Yeah,
sense.
that don't make sense.
You're dealing with Carlsberg the night before. Get me getting slapped up.
Right. I was like, this isn't making sense, man.
So what? Was the team not performing well then?
Yeah, the team weren't performing. That was just a bit of a shambles. And
how did that deal even come about then, or is it just
so that came about because in my first year I'd done a loan game.
Okay.
I played for them like a couple of times. They just needed a keeper, and I played for them a couple of times and I'd done well. So
and they remembered you again.
Right. So it was just like an easy place to go in the meantime. But in my head,
it was Swift. Then you didn't even search for a club like that.
No. That was just something. But I didn't want to stay there. As I said, there was two different worlds. I didn't want to stay there.
Were you thinking of getting back in?
Full time? I'm trying to get back into full time because this ain't it. This ain't what beers and that before the game. No, this ain't
before
it,
the game. Got free drinks instead of warm up at that.
You know what I mean?
Holy.
And then I found myself at Sutton United. They just called up and just said, "Oh, we've been actually watching you." So I was like, "Okay, cool." Went down there as a number 2, and Sutton was all right. I mean, I was at Sutton for half the season, and we ended up winning the league. Got promoted.
What division or what league was you in?
They were in Conference South at the time.
Okay.
And then they got promoted to the Conference Prem.
Yeah,
slip.
Yeah, so that was cool. Got promotion. Gone on holiday. Done all the holiday and everything. Come back pre-season. I've been given a new contract. Promised all sorts of things.
There we go.
Yeah, promised all sorts of things, and I'm turning down clubs as well. I'm patterned. No, I'm good. Thank you. No, I'm sweet. Sutton is where I'm at.
When you say turning down clubs as well, what? Same league, same standard,
league. No, nothing was better.
All that.
Yeah, it was all like the same steps. Yeah. But I was comfy. Sutton actually had a few ex-Millwall players as well, so that
familiar.
Familiar, yeah. And I mean, when you get promotion with a team, that team becomes extra close as well. So I was just like, this is where I want to be.
Innit?
Yeah, this is what I want to be. I was just turning down teams, and the manager pulled me aside. Said, "Then you're not going to like this conversation."
Holy.
I'm thinking, what? I'm first in, Gaffer. Look, what are you talking about? I do all the extras with the strikers.
It can't be me.
Hey, Brad. It can't be me. Come on, it can't be me. It can't be. Hey. Sir, yeah, he said, budget. Because of budget, we're going to have to let you go. Like, the money that you're on as a number 2, we can... I said all of that. I said, right. So what do we do now?
Did you say that? You said that?
Yeah,
so, what do we do then? Yeah.
What do we... Because...
Come to with a solution, bruv.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not aware of the clubs that I'm turning down. But I kind of had to say to him that I've been turning people away now.
Right.
And I'm a goalkeeper. So, managers get their goalkeepers ASAP. And once that position's locked, it's locked. Yeah. So once that position's locked, it's locked. So
you can't even do U-turn and that.
I can't even do
and go to the man. Hey.
No. That's not even possible. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I tried it. I couldn't let you go get in the way. So I had to try it.
Yeah.
Man, they were laughing at me on the phone. Like, we've got our keeper sorted, mate. Cheers.
Laughing?
They're doing all of that.
Don't fuck me off, bro.
They're
laughing.
All of that. Yeah. They're not taking it seriously. They're not taking it seriously. But I was like, bro, like, what am I doing now? So as I said, mentioned before, I had the hat line. So I'm just like, cool, let me just kind of sit on this and just try and make a bit of money from it. So yeah, I'm just working on that, and I'm trying to like just look for a club to go to. But now the season started now. Like where I've been told, it's killed me. It's killed me. Season started. Everyone's got their keepers. Keepers hardly get injured. If he does get injured, the number 2's there. Like I'm done. Man.
You're going in as number 3, innit?
Yeah, like it was just hard. It was like a hard time. And that's where D&D like really kicked off. That's where D&D like properly kicked off.
With the hats and the
right. So that was just like that was just a period where I need to make money, man. I need to make money. So what do I have around me right now? And what can I do? And that was the first thing. And around the same time, a friend of mine saw a post saying experienced car rapper wanted. This was on Instagram.
Yeah.
Experienced car rapper wanted.
Instagram is the wicked tool, you know. Can't lie. Anyway, yeah.
So yeah, he sent it to me and said, "Oh, like, why don't you kind of do this?" And I said, first of all, I want to pursue football. Second of all, they're asking for experienced rapper.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to rap. Yeah, but then you know about cars. Yeah, but look at the post, bro. Like, the post, it's not relevant. Oh yeah, but I know the owner. What if you do the pictures and the videos that you do for your clothing brand? What if you do that for them? So it's something in it. Like right now, I'm a beggar with no choice.
Yeah, anything in it.
I might as well. Cool. So the next day, gone to the shop, spoken to the guy. Yeah, all of that, and he said, "Yeah, come every 2 weeks." Okay. So what am I doing for the rest of the day? What am I doing? So I'm walking out that was all sorted. I'm walking out the door thinking, that's not exactly what I wanted. It's not bad. And then he just said, "Oh, would you be interested in learning how to rap?" Right. So I'm like, if you're gonna teach me a skill, I'm not gonna be silly enough to say no. Like skills stay with you for life.
Of course not.
You can't take that away from me. So if you're gonna teach me that, I'm down. But just know I'm trying to pursue football. So if something does come next week,
I am due to bounce.
I'm due to bounce. But I don't want you feeling like you're investing into man.
Respecting your thing, but just know that.
Right. You know what I mean? Right. This is kind of what I want to do. And he was cool with that. He was sweet. Yeah, he was sweet with that. And he was very much like, this is like, Vince, that's your car. This is the colour it's going. It's getting picked up next Sunday. Get it done. So if you want to do all-nighters Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, by all means. But if you want to do it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but know your deadline.
Yeah.
And that worked perfectly for me because where I'm playing football and a random Tuesday night game and I got training for whatever. So I would do all my work on the days I'm not playing football, have the car patterned and already where I'm coming from and my mindset, the car's getting patterned like 4 or 5 days before it needs to be.
See where daddy discipline come in.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. So things are getting patterned and I'm learning quickly as well. Like I genuinely do like cars. Like my dad and my uncle have always been around cars, so that's where the love comes from. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just and I'm not there to make friends. Like I'm just there to do my work, get my piece, go home. Yeah. So I've done that.
Focused.
And that was going all right, like 6-7 months, coming up to a year now. And I've now been given an opportunity to train at Arsenal. Just train, not sign or anything. I'm just training there.
So again. Keep on saying. How'd that come about then? What was it, just someone who's seen you playing again, or
that was
another in, or
do you know what that again goes back to that goalkeeper?
Don't say Kevin again.
Yeah,
Kev.
I swear.
Kevin.
I swear to you.
You need to hail him up, bro.
Yeah, just honestly, he called me and said, "Oh, I've got a friend at Gillingham that wants to take you down," and that was coming to the end of the season. The guys then called me and said, "Oh, I've moved from Gillingham and I'm now at Arsenal. So do you want to come down?"
Kev told you to call whoever, not knowing that. So Kev didn't even know he wasn't even at Gillingham anymore.
That point,
Kev just told you, call this person.
Yeah, Kev's told me, call this person and he'll sort you out.
Everyone needs a man like Kev.
Honestly, bro.
Yeah.
Let me get his number.
Right. You're trying to make it.
I'm dead. Oh, God. Yeah, no, he it was through Kevin. So Kevin said, "Oh, call this guy. He's at Gillingham. He will look after you." And I've called the guy, and then it turns out that he's left Gillingham and he's now gone to Arsenal. So he's the goalkeeper coach for the under 20, like 23s and below. Yeah. He's the head coach there. Yeah. Do you remember what year was that then? Like 2017, 18, something like that. Yeah, 17, I think. So training at Arsenal, and then I'm driving down all the way. I'm at London Colney. I'm going all the way to Swanscombe. That's at Kent. And then and I'm there all day, and I'm driving all the way back to Woodford, which is home. So I'm getting home at like 9 o'clock.
Mileage.
And I'm starting the day at like 7. And I'm
Brother.
grinding this out, bro. Every single day, I'm grinding it out. And then shortly, I said to myself, someone in this Arsenal team, like the goalkeepers, one of them's going to get injured, and then they're going to be looking at me. So I need to make sure I'm ready. Like, just make sure when that opportunity comes, you're ready. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and that opportunity actually came. The goalkeeper hurt himself, and then Arsenal looking at me like, "Oh, would you be like able to sign? We'll sign you on the Monday." And I was still playing games at Histon, just trying to keep fit. So I've been told this on the Friday. Sunday, played a Histon game. Literally, like, you couldn't make this up, bro. The last 2 minutes of the game, someone's come in sliding in.
No, I'm vexed.
It was like a 1v1. Someone's come sliding in. I've got to the ball first, and I've kind of like turned this way, and the guy's just clasped my whole hand, and that's why that's like
that finger. Yeah,
you see it.
Yeah,
that's me trying to do this right now.
Oh my days! We're almost matching.
Yeah,
I was on my shop. I ain't got no goalkeeper story, but that's a different thing. Nah, what?
But yeah, like, I broke it, sprained it, and all sorts of
injury time thing.
Injury, bro. I'm vexed. Like 2 minutes left of the game, and I'm thinking, like, a part of me is feeling. Obviously, I'm pissed. I don't really care about the game because at the back of my head, I'm meant to be signing at Arsenal tomorrow.
Do you know what? Hey, do you know? It's not funny, yeah. But
I know what you're gonna say.
You know what Madam said?
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
I could have made it, but you know, I got a mad knee injury in it. A mad toe injury.
What age was this then?
This would have 22, 21, 22.
Yeah.
21, 22.
I could have made it, innit?
Trust, like, man, really could have made it.
But my pinky hit it.
But my pinky.
You can't say that isolate. You see, it's the thing is, yeah, it's a good thing you gave the whole context of everything, yeah.
Right.
But you know that by itself, my pinky. Get out of it, blood. Get out of it. Oh, that's pain.
No, it was.
That's
that
real
was
pain.
pain, bro. That was pain. Yeah, and like, so obviously that. I've tried to go into the training ground Monday morning pretending I'm good. I swear. Like, my hands are down here. What's going on? How was your game?
My,
sweet.
You was hoping they was going to do a 9 a.m. sign, innit?
Of course, bro. Of course.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying
Papers ready for you.
I'm just saying to my parents, my hand's going to be in my pocket. Sign the thing. We're good. And then at some point in training, just, I've done it.
Oh, like that.
And literally, as I'm walking into the building, the goalkeeper coach clocks it.
Swear.
I don't know how, but he clocks it.
You was moving bookie, bro.
I must have.
All hand in pocket and that, like, because you're a free up kind of guy as well, like,
yeah. But he clocked straight away. And he was just like,
so what?
Okay?
Morning, you walk in.
I'm walking in.
Morning,
Monday morning.
Boom.
Yeah. Monday morning. How you doing, Dens? What's that on your arm?
Oh my days. Like that.
And he just took it.
You couldn't even try.
You just took it. What happened there? And then he said, yeah, cool. Go to the physio. And like at Arsenal, everything's just pattern.
Quick.
Physio, within 20 minutes, MRI scans, within an hour, I'm getting sent to one like professional in London somewhere for some x-rays. Everything was just bam. By lunchtime, the guy was like, yeah, you sprained it and broke it in 2 places.
Fuck it now.
And then, the goalkeeper coach is looking at me like,
gotta have this.
That's it. You can't sign an injured goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You can't.
Did they even give recovery time?
To be fair, they looked after me.
Yeah,
they've done all of that. They've done all of that. But I'm not there to be looked after. I'm there to try and sign something.
Yeah.
So like, but all fair to them. They did look after me and got all like the best treatment and all of that. But yeah, like,
and you know what? Really, they didn't even have to do that.
They didn't really have to,
because especially that happened at his.
Yeah,
they
didn't have to. They didn't have to. But they looked after me. So I'm not playing now. Like I've like 8 months not, and I'm a goalkeeper. Like it's my hands, so I can't.
Do you know what's so brazy? Because you know, like you know the story of what's his name, Matt Turner, Arsenal keeper now.
Yeah,
that could legit be. Yeah. Obviously, it's different. It's like 6 years apart, but that could have been a you thing. Like,
never know.
You don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you never know where that.
Next thing in that Ghana call and that.
You never know.
Could go like that, bro.
It's true.
Honestly, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's true, man. But yeah, so that's now happened. So now I'm kind of falling back on the car wrapping, and the hats that I'm doing. So in that period where I weren't playing, came out with t-shirts and tracksuits.
That's when you started accelerating, stepping up
just
the game.
A little, put it into gear 2.
Yeah.
And like it's working, and I'm making a little bit of money, but I'm not making bread like that. I'm not making mad money, but I can see how it can work. But you just need a lot of capital. You need a lot of capital, and it's risky.
Yeah,
it's so risky. Like in quick, simplest terms, like you're putting down $2,000 on something to be made, and you need $2,000 on 100 pieces to be made, and you need to sell 40 of them to get your money back. Anything over the 40 is profit. But I'm hoping 40 people are gonna buy this. Like you can't do that. Not that you can't do that, but
when you think back, that's not the strategy you would have.
That's not the strategy, bro. That's not. And if 40 people don't buy it, that stock is just sitting there. That's your piece just sitting in the box until you shift it and do something about it. Yeah. So now I was just like, oh, this is a bit risky, whatever. And then the turning point. So I've now wrapped a customer's card. Didn't know who it was. Wrapped a customer's card. Told the boss, yeah, that one's done. I'm off to football. Oh yeah, I'll call him. He's only round the corner. And at the time, we was next to Ebbsfleet's ground.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, next to Ebbsfleet's ground. He said, oh, he's only round the corner. He plays for Ebbsfleet. So obviously that got my ears up. Who is it? Yeah. So yeah, he's called the guy. The guy's come, picked up the car, and I played football with him. I know him. I'm like, oh, I can't say. In my head, I'm just gonna message him when I get home. Yeah. It was Morgs. You know Morgan.
Morgan who?
Ferrier.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So, so I'm like, right, cool. I'm gonna just shout Morgan when I get home. Morgan, what are you saying? Like, how much? I just asked him, like, on average, how much did you pay for your rap? And he just said a ridiculous amount. And then that's just when the light bulbs just started going. I was just like, wait,
you need to do your thing.
I've done all that work. And I've got chop change. So what stops me from? And this is
the little boy peas for the big boy job,
right? And this is someone that's in my vicinity. Do you know what I mean? This is someone that I've played ball with, or I might see at goals, like with the man them in the summertime.
Give me that business,
right? So I'm like, why can't I do this? All I need is a space. I just need a space, and then we can get things cracking.
See that man went from footballer to businessman within weeks, just like that.
But having said that,
there was graph.
Having said that, I was selling cookies and sweets and all of that from school days. Yeah. But yeah, so that was like the light bulb moment. I was like, okay, like I just need a space. I had the garage at my mum and dad's. It was a double size. You can fit 2 cars in there, but on one side we had a kit car that hadn't been moved for about 15 years.
Okay.
Right.
The famous kit car. You seen it?
You seen it?
You not seen it? Hey, bro. Go on the Instagram. What's it? DNZ.33.
5.33.
5.33.
But it wasn't even that one.
It
wasn't even that one. It was my dad's. So that's mine that I built.
Yeah.
The one that hadn't been moved for 15 years was my dad's one. Remember I said my dad and my uncle used to mess around with cars?
Yes.
Which one was that?
Yeah.
It was a yellow one. You might not even seen it. It was a while back. Back, bro. Yeah, but that was in the garage. That was in the garage, and on the other side, just whatever we didn't want in the house gets chucked in the garage. So I've now opened up this shutter. The shutter couldn't even open properly. Bro.
Full up.
It was the shutter was like half. It was one of them shutters where it slides up and goes at the top.
Because the bare stuff in there, you can't even open it properly.
Not even, but like the mechanisms ain't working properly. It's collapsed.
Neglected and that.
You push it up and then it's dropping down and it's bent. It's just a mess. It's a mess, bro. And I'm looking at this thing like, right, well, we got to start somewhere. So let's get it cracking, man. So took all the stuff on one side that could just be chucked. I chucked them. And obviously my parents started complaining, oh, you can't throw everything away. I said, okay, no problem. I went to IKEA, bought a shed, built the shed in the garden.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, you two pick what you want and we'll put it in the shed. Everything else gets chucked.
Yeah.
And they were happy with that. So no problem. So now I've got space. Now I've got the space here. So slightly doing work, just friends and friends of friends and all of that. But it's small. It's small. I can't take pictures of the cars. I'm trying to show people what I'm doing and trying to do that all up against the wall. There's no space. On top of that, like it's at the back of my mum and dad's house. So the customer is in the garage with me, waiting on their car to be done.
Yeah.
Remember I said when some things should take 2 minutes? Right. So there were times where something should have been an hour's job, and all 4 or 5 hours later, I'm still working on the car, and the customer's looking at me like, "What is going on?"
Over shoulders and that.
Over shoulders, bro. And there were times as well where I'm still working at the rapping place, by the way. I'm still working there, and we'll finish at like 7 o'clock.
You find that business was conflicting at the time, or you just got totally different, new, random?
Yeah, that completely different customer. Like I would never teeth his customer.
Yeah, of course not.
I got too much respect for man. I would never do that. And just naturally, like my vicinity was just all footballers. Bro. Like that's what I've been doing for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we weren't really clashing like that. And I told him everything. I said, "This is what I'm doing."
Okay, so he was always transparent with you.
Transparent. And by doing that, he was even encouraging me and trying to help me. Until this day, I've still got some of the first tools that he gave me.
Right.
Yeah, so it's all love there and utmost respect. Utmost respect. But so
had some real kind people like line up.
Do you know what? That's just God, bro.
Yeah.
That's God. Like situations like that, you look back and you're just like, no. That's God. But how do you explain it? And if you can't explain it, then it has to be a bigger power. And whatever you believe in, it's that power. And I believe in God. So yeah, it was God, 100%. But so I'm doing work after the rapping company. So I'll get home at like 8, and then the car turns up. And I'm gonna try and pattern a quick 2-hour job, expecting to be done at 10. But all midnight now, and customers like, I need to get home, bro. Yeah, so like working under pressure, working with cars. If you're taking something off, when you hear all the cracks and the clicks,
clink, as you're saying,
that can get a man like,
I'll be nervous.
What's going on there?
Bro. So
because you know as well, you got to DP people that own cars. Yeah, some of them don't even know how to open the freaking bonnet.
Of course.
So now when you're doing
clink
in front of them, right.
Yeah.
Even shook, bro.
Yeah, them times there was hard. It was hard. But I just said to myself, I can't do this. I can't even have people all at my parents' house till midnight. That's crazy. So yeah, I just said, all right.
What was accessibility like? Because then you're saying garage, was it at the front? Was it at the back? Like people then walking through your parents' house?
No, that's it was at the back. So I was at the back. So to get to it, there was like in the middle of the road, there was like a gap. So you go down the gap, and that will send you to the back of the houses.
Okay, like an
alley,
like a little Batman entrance. Kind of thing.
But even that, the alley was so tight. It was very tight, and once you drive straight into the garage, it's tough. You have to kind of reverse it all the way back out. Like that's how tight we're talking. It was really tight.
I've seen it, to be fair. I just asked for the sake of viewers, innit?
Very tight. You have to be a serious driver for that one. But yeah, I just said to myself, right, the only way this is going to work if I have a whole day at home. So we work 4 days at the car wrapping place, and then we have 1 full day for myself. And that was working all right for a bit. Like I'll have the whole week to try and get work somewhere, and then that Friday morning, at least I'm not finishing at midnight. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm now feeling like, right, this is working. It's slightly working, and it's making sense. And like one job that I would do on the Friday, I'll get more than I'll get all week going to that place, the wrapping place. Yeah, and I got to remember fuel, buying lunch, and all of that. But when I'm at home, Mum's cooked food. Like,
please,
there's rice and stew. Just
none
there,
of that vegan things either. Real things, you get?
Brother.
So I'm now feeling like, okay, this is working, man. Like, all I got to do is just head down and grind it, bro. And then like something will happen. So 1 day went to 2 days, 2 days went to 3, and about 3 days. So when I say 3 days, 3 days at home, 2 days at the other place. And in that period, I was just like, right, we're going all in. We're going all in, and we can't like. Do I have the confidence to go all in? Yeah, like. Now I'm getting enough people constantly asking me. I think when I was doing 1 day at mine, I'm trying to ask people, like trying to find the work. But now people are shouting me. So now I'm like, okay, this could be.
Yeah, when you lay the foundation,
right?
People seeing your thing.
I was like, okay. But to go full time like that, we've now got to fix the kit car, which hasn't been started in 15 years. We've got to fix that, get that out, and then we can really start decorating the place. And yeah, I did that. I had to.
So
when you don't have a choice,
who fixed the kit car then?
I did.
You
fixed it. Bro.
Lonesome.
Fixed it.
What?
Literally just trial and error.
YouTube thing.
Yeah, just trial and error. Just turning things, switching things, just trying things.
That don't work. Yeah, try again. Try again. Yeah.
But it taught me a lot, and that's from that experience. That's how I managed to build my own kit car. So that taught me what I needed to know.
Yeah,
that taught me what I needed to know. But yeah. So now we're going full time. We've now got the space. The kit car's been sold. We've got the space. Done it up.
I do remember it.
Right.
I think
the yellow one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I remember it. Wait, hold on. It didn't have no roof, or it was like a what can I call it?
A material roof.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay.
It's that one.
Yes.
Fixed it, sold it.
Yes.
And even that.
What was it called though?
It was a Lotus.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
was a Lotus, but yeah, fixing that gave me confidence. Like, right, so man can build cars. Like, I could do a bit. I could do a bit. Do you know what I mean? This car hasn't been started in 15 years.
Right. Hold on, wait. The one that looked like a buggy sort of.
Yes.
That one.
Yes,
okay.
bro. That one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I remember. So that's giving me a bit more confidence that, okay, like I kind of know what I'm doing with cars now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then...
Hey, them things are fast. Sorry, my head is on the car. Bro. Anyway, just because I fully remember it now. Anyway, guys.
Yeah, I just done up the unit just to make it look presentable.
Yeah.
I found some wicked lights on Instagram and then slapped them in. So now it's looking like a shop, like proper things. Even to the point where the caliber of cars now are slightly improving.
Yeah.
And people are turning up going, I didn't think this was at the back of a house. Yeah. And even to the point where I'm now starting to feel embarrassed
of bringing
because I'm
your
like,
clients.
Yes, because now you're coming with a certain expectation. And from the jump, that first corner,
they're thinking
it's so techie.
Yeah.
Like if it's a big whip, I wouldn't want to go down.
Yeah.
100%.
I wouldn't. Yeah. And it looks
insurance and everything.
Thank you. There's no light. If I scratch something, like it's long. It's so long. It's so long. But even still, again, you just have to give thanks to God because how were people trusting me with their cars? People were still coming. People were like,
but that's because it's the work that you was putting in and what they can see, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, of course, yeah, and it just grew from there. If I'm being honest, it really just took off. It just took off, and like
it's going from so done hats now. Tick that off. Little tops and that, t-shirts and that, tick that off. But you weren't really doing the t-shirts too tough, were you? Not too.
That's when I just felt like this is too risky. Like I bought a few poppities instead, but I was like, nah, this is just way too risky. Yeah. So
and we say property.
I bought a house.
Yeah. And that was out of the DNZ work.
Yeah, DNZ bought that house.
DNZ bought
straight.
That house.
Like I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, when I was at 15. And then from there, I was just like, this makes sense. Like his whole thing was have more passive income than your expenses. End of conversation. But like we ain't got to make it too complicated. So once I saw that, right, how do I make passive income? That's it. Just do that.
And then that one, place for that one, and then
thank you. Simple. Like we ain't got to overcomplicate it. So yeah, I found a place in Birmingham. I got that, tenants in there, happy days.
Paying for itself.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So then you started growing.
Yeah.
And you was at a mum and dad's garage.
Yeah.
Into what
rent
people
free.
Obviously go
rent free. Yeah.
Rent free, please. That's helping.
Please.
Into what's the Instagram for your business again?
That's DNZ_customize.
You say that again, man. Where the camera, bro? Yeah, plug yourself properly, bro.
DNZ_customize. Hit that one up.
So when they go on that's what they see what the business is today.
Right.
Yeah. That's today. I can't let man have to lock you off, you know. Get me? I want to lock you off there. And it's gonna have to do like a little a revisit.
Yeah, if it sounded like you got fewer things to say.
You're getting booted
out.
Interesting. Obviously, you're only halfway. Yeah.
Oh, there's so much.
Yeah.
Man. There's so much.
Yeah, I have to bring you back for a part 2 one of these days, man.
Yeah. We're getting kicked out now.
Yeah.
I can feel. Say no more.
Yeah, I'm getting the signal.
Yeah. You want the outro then?
It's your show today, my boy.
Go true.
Did I do that in the beginning?
Don't do that.
Thanks for watching, people, or listening. However you were tuned in, make sure you follow us. DMASpod.
Correct.
I have to double check it. DMASpod follow, subscribe, like, comment, share, follow.
DNZ__ customize.
Please make sure. And what's the kit car one as well?
That's the DNZ_5.33.
Yeah. And what's the other thing, man? You get me? I know you did another new venture at the moment, just for fun and that, but get me, you might as well
DNZ_fit. Do you know what? Once you hit up one of the DNZs, you'll see
they're all linked up.
Yeah, they're all there somewhere.
That's
big.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Cool.
That's big.
Anyway, thank you to DNZ for coming.
Pleasure, my brother.
Really good. You have to come back then. It's part 2. That's a part 2 thing loaded already, isn't it?
Oh, man.
You get me?
100.
Yeah, man. I'm just sitting there like, good story, innit? Of course, I've been AJL.
We're Wince, you already know.
See you again next week.
We're out.
I'm just gonna do this. Oh,
you're gonna plug
my
the
socks. Do you get me? I don't remember where they're from, but I mean, send us socks. Send us socks. You get it?
Oh, you trying to get a sponsor?
100%. You get it? Look at this.
You
This
never
is cool.
know, you know.
This is cool. Don't tell me it's not cool.
You never
Send
ever
us socks.
know.
All right, cool. Now we're out.